You know what really makes me mad? Anger. So in this video I'm going to explain to you what you can do to be successful and stay successful. Why so many people are not successful. So just look at this and think of it. What can you do to overcome your fear, your anxiety, your anger? Why do these things affect you and why do they push you down? And why is it that success can actually lead to failure and failure can lead to success? So that's what we're going to be breaking down in this video. Tune in, watch closely, and pay attention. Take notes if you want to, and here we go. All right, step number one, how I'm going to break it down, is with emotion. So here we go. Being certain, certainty, and taking action is one side of the coin. Communicating and uncertainty is another side of the coin. So if you can be uncertain, you're communicating, you're trying to figure it out. But if you can just be certain and take action, then you'll be more successful. But there's two ways to be successful. You can communicate, you can collaborate, you can network, or you can just take action, focus, and be certain about what you're doing. That's going to be good, and more people are going to want to communicate with you. And these are both good things. But which one are you going to do? Choose one and either be certain or uncertain, but certainty is best. Certainty is the key. And all right, anger. Why is this anger thing so important? Because anger can get your head all up in a bunch. It can make you mad, it make you do things that you aren't going to be proud of, it make you mess things up, and it make you communicate in a way that's not good, and can make you take action that is not efficient. It might end up being unresourceful, unproductive action. So tune into this anger and realize, where is it coming from? Other things cannot make you angry or sad or fearful or riddled with anxiety. Only you can. So if you can realize, all right, this is me, this is coming from me, if you can take responsibility for how you feel and how you respond to every situation, you will be on the fast track to success. But also, what is the fear thing? The fear can keep you paralyzed and say you cannot do what you want to do. You cannot feel how you want to feel, and therefore you cannot become the person you want to be or get the results that you want in the end. So you have to realize, what is fear? Fear is not there to help you. Fear is there to distract you and stop you. Fear is not a propellant like the gas pedal. Fear is the brake pedal. And the brakes are very important, yes. It's there to show you when to stop and when to stop going and when to take a break, when to take a rest. But you don't want to navigate your life with the brake. Also, like looking back into the past instead of into the future, you can't drive using the rear view mirror. You need to focus on where you're going and be certain about the direction you're taking and that path. You need to dedicate yourself to it and move in one direction, which is where you want to go, and be certain about it. Take action. Don't worry about what's behind you. Don't worry about what might happen, what bad things could happen. Think about what can go right, what you can do right, and only really what you have control of is what you can do right now. Not what other people will do, not what someone might respond to you, but what you can do right now. So focus on what you can do right now and let the rest go. Let the rest go, because it only matters if you do your best job now. It doesn't matter what everyone else does. It doesn't. So welcome back. Week 23 of the Raise Your Vibration family. Here we go. We are focusing on how to be massively successful in your business, in your relationships, in your life, in your health, in your body. So what is it that some people can be very successful and some people can't? Because the thing is, success can lead to failure and failure can lead to success. What do I mean by this? When you're riding the wave and you're at the top of the mountain of success, you can be put into a place where you are not as successful, because you start seeing, okay, I've made it, I'm good, I can rest now, I can relax now, which is very important to use those breaks a little bit, but not to stop you all the way, but just to slow down and realize how you can do better in the future. Not to stop, but to keep going. So, I like that. Breaks are not to stop, breaks are to so you can keep on going forever. Okay, so why is this important? Because when you are working towards your success and you finally get there, you will be tempted to just say, all right, this is it. I'm good enough now. Which you are good enough. Say with me, I am good enough. I am worthy. But you also need to keep going, because when you're in those peaks, you need to realize what you do in your peaks will determine what happens in the valleys, because ups and downs are a cycle of life. If you can take stock and do that action you do when you're in the valleys, when you're failing, when you're struggling, when you're not making it to where you want to go, then you start being super resourceful, you start taking massive action, you start working and trying to get out of that place as quickly as possible with as many resources as possible that you can find in the world. You don't care what is out there waiting for you, you're just going to keep going until you make it, because it doesn't matter what can stop you, it only matters what you can do to get to the next level, and you don't care about what could go wrong, you're just trying to get out of there, because you already see it as going wrong. Failure leads to success, but success can lead to failure, because success can lead to, all right, we're good, stop innovating, stop working as quickly, the deadlines get longer, the days get easier, and the rest gets easier, and then you end up giving up on your dreams, because your dreams end up giving up on you, because you are not committed to your dreams. What you're committed to, you will see in your life right now. Everything that's in your life is a direct reflection of what you're committed to right now. So if you realize everything in your life is a reflection of what you're committed to, you can start committing to different things and you'll have it in your life immediately. It's not like it'll come out of thin air, it's that it will start showing up. Because these things that we think are a long way away are actually a very short way away if we can dedicate ourselves to it and just bridge the gap between where we are and where we want to be. It's a small gap if you realize it. What is that gap? It's a simple little bit of certainty and taking action. So there you go. What you do in your peaks determines your valleys, and what you do in those valleys actually determines your peaks. So if you are in those peaks and you're working really hard and you continue working, the valleys won't be as bad. And if you're in those valleys and you say, okay, I'm going to be working on this so that I don't give up. So I don't just blow off my responsibility. I don't say, I'm good enough, I can relax, we're fine, nothing bad's going to happen. Then bad things start happening. So that you need to be hyper vigilant and stressed out. You need to be working. You don't need to be giving up. Enjoy the work and realize what's enjoyable about making progress, about going forward, because some of the most amazing feelings is making progress. So, don't be afraid. Don't let fear stop you from going in the direction that you want to go. Because fear is the brakes, it is not the kill switch. Don't turn off the car just because you're using the brakes. Don't let fear make you give up, because fear can tell you it's all ruined. It can make it all bad. It's about realize who you are and where you want to go. Because if you can do this, if you can lock into the future that you want to create, it doesn't matter what happens, it doesn't matter what comes up, because you are amazing. And you can do this. Okay. So, tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think about the anxiety, about the stress, about the fear and anger. Because anger can also be a tool to help you keep going. People are afraid of anger. People they can be very judgmental on emotions, say this is a bad thing. What's wrong? Don't limit yourself. Don't say, okay, I can only act a certain way and not act another way. I can only do what's good. No. Do what you want to do, and if other people don't like it, that is fine, because you aren't a bad person. No one's a bad person. Just do what you want to do. Don't worry so much about how people are going to judge you. Worry about how you're going to judge yourself. Follow your own set of morals. Don't let other people keep you from your path that you really want to take. Because if you want to help people, it doesn't matter how you do it. You can do it, and you don't let other people stop you from contributing. People can be afraid, not just for you, but also for them. Say, I knew that person, I could have helped them, or how am I going to look by that person doing good? So don't worry about how other people are going to see you or see themselves through knowing you. Just be true to yourself. Follow your own set of compass, morals. Follow that fear as a compass to where you want to go, and you will make it to where you want to go. Don't worry about how other people see you. Don't filter yourself to be more accepted. Filter yourself to be who you are. Filter out the bad impurities so that you can be a more pure version of yourself that's more helpful and smarter, and you can focus in on what you want to do, on how you're going to do it, because that's a very important thing. It's very fun figuring out what you want to do, being absolutely clear, because with clarity comes amazing things. People that write down what they really want every day, it's amazing. Well, they'll look back and they'll be looking through their old journals, and they'll find they have exactly what they wanted and what they wrote. So crystal clarity about what you want is easy to do, but then figuring out how you're going to do it is a very fun thing. It's like an experiment saying, all right, here's what we want to make. There's a million ways to get any result. You just need to choose the way that you want to get the result. So if you like this, leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and check out the Raise Your Vibration email. Peace.